Hey everybody, this is Rick Hoffman with Empowering Millions, and I want to talk to you real quick. Kind of sitting there watching some football this afternoon on TV, but I want to talk about being the best that you can be. Getting in the game and being the best. In other words, play to win. All right. You know, I talk a lot about in my story being when I was a young child, 14 years old, you know, how I learned to be coachable from my high school soccer coach and to show up to play. When you show up to play, I was really taught to give 110%, to be the best that you can possibly be. You know, later in life, you know, I believe that, you know, life events have come our way and can dispower us. In other words, take something from us. And we lose a part of ourselves when these events happen. And for some people, some of the events are worse than others. But you know, in the end, I mean, you know, your life event, you know, to you may be worse than anything else in the whole entire world. But it sucks the life out of you. It sucks something from you. And how can you be the best that you can be? You know, again, we tell ourselves these lies long enough, we believe them to be true. You know, one of the things is with that is, you know, I was at my son's ball game today. You know, they were favored to win, and they should have won big. The first half of the game, you know, he plays soccer. They went out there and they played a mediocre game. They played to this other team's level. Now, the other team was not bad. Okay, I think they went into the game expecting to win. They went into the game expecting to do much better, and the other team knew that in order to win, they had to be the best that they could be. That's what I'm talking about here. You know, part of getting your power back is be the best person you can be each and every day. In other words, you go out today to be the best that you can be, whatever it is. It's 110%. You don't hold back. You go out there and win. You win at life. You win at your job. You win at now. You know, some people say, well, I don't like my job, and I don't like this. I don't like my coach. I don't like, you know, who gives a crap about that? Are you going to let those people dictate to you what your success is going to be? So in other words, you're going to let these people and those circumstances and these life events disempower you to the point where you're not going to achieve your goals and dreams. You know, if it sounds like I'm a little upset about this really, you know, I went through 23 years of my cotton picking life searching for this. And it's so simple. It is so simple that, you know, I mean, it's as simple as smacking you in the face. Okay? But we don't go out to live our life this way. You know, another story, one of our foster daughters, you know, brings home a grade. It's a subpar grade, but it's a passing grade, I guess, in the school, in the eyes of the school, okay? See, what I believe is you're capable of doing more. You're capable of doing better, okay? So there was another girl in the class that got a grade and you know, did much better in the class, and he made a comment on the paper and just said something like, great job. You know, he did the same thing to her paper and put on there, great job. And I thought to myself, okay, why is this a great job? Now, the other girl got an A, and our foster daughter didn't, and that's a great job. So now, in my opinion, that sets her up for failure in their future, because now she's going to adjust her thinking to that's a great job. You know, so it's like, what in the world are these people thinking when they do these things? You know, what are they thinking about? So it's like, you know, it's the same thing with my son going out onto the game, okay? You know, I talked to him. He knows he didn't play well today, and he could have done better. But that's, you know, but they went out there the second half and played a much better game. They took control of it, but they still struggled because they didn't go in there with their A game. They didn't go in there to win, you know, the game. They expected to win. So when we get up in the mornings and we go out into the world, do you expect to be successful? Do you expect it? In other words, here's the key. You have to create the successes in your life. In other words, you've got to be powerful. You have to live an empowered life. So my program and my goal is to empower millions to reach their goals and their dreams. Okay? So if you've been dispowered, if you're a businessman, or if you're a father or a husband who have gone through life events, maybe suffered a loss, you have a struggling business, or you're struggling to get back on the top of your game, you're struggling with relationships in your life, you're struggling with all aspects in your finances and your business and everything in your life because these life events have sucked something out of you and you just don't know how to get back to being the person you was before, I can help you. You know, what I learned through 23 years of my life, and then real simple, when I learned this system, I turned something around in a period of 23 or about 24 to 48, 72 hours. We'll say 72 hours. I figured it out. I then began to implement these things in my life, and I found the person that I once was 23 years ago. You can do the same, so don't waste 23 years like myself. Okay? So, hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click like. Okay, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my page, also so you can get more videos like this too. So, hey, with that, you guys are awesome. So let's go out and empower some people tonight. Let's empower millions to reach their goals and their dreams, and let's do it together. Sounds like a plan. We'll see you then. You guys have a great day.